Hi. Today I'm going to be talking about something that's been sort of controversial, not only on YouTube, but all over the internet and all over the world. Fake Indians. What are they? Who are they? Yeah, there are some, but I'm not quick to judge them. My problem is many Native Americans are looked down upon because their skin is pale or because their facial structure isn't all isn't exactly lined up with the anthropology or what anthropology knows about Native Americans. All I can tell you is it is possible for a Native American to be pale skinned and still have the blood. Blood quantity does not matter to me. It doesn't matter to most Native Americans. Yes, there are some people out there who are a card carrying pure blood who absolutely despises anybody who doesn't look like Rodney Grant. And I think that's wrong, just personally. I've been to powwows, I've been to Native events, I've been to all kinds of things like that. We're not all super dark skinned. Yeah, I'm pale skinned. I don't have my hair in a ponytail. I don't walk around with a Native Pride hat on. I have one, but I don't wear it very often. I think that people need to understand that racism, it is racism to a point, yes, because, that's like saying every Chinese person looks alike or every black person. They don't. I am studying to be a paleontologist, and in order to do so, I have to study biology as well. And what I've learned in biology is that genetics can be kind of weird. It is possible for two black people to have a white baby if they had a white ancestor. It's possible for two white people to have a baby that looks Asian. It completely depends on the genetics. There are recessive genes, which means genes that only show up in one or two people in the family but not the rest. And that's how I am. My mother's pretty dark-skinned. I have nothing to say about my dad, because I'm not even sure how to explain what he looks like, but I don't agree with the fact that so many people are out to criticize fake Native Americans. I'm Native American, yes. I'm not a fake. I'm not a scam. I'm not a fraud, as somebody liked to call me on my last video. What I would call a fake Indian or a fake Native American would be a person who has maybe a small amount of ancestry in the nation, but that doesn't matter to them. The only thing they're worried about is enrolling in the nation and getting that tribal payday check or the casino checks. My grandfather is enrolled in the Eastern Band of the Cherokee, and he was told about getting money from the casinos and getting tribal payday checks and things like that. He refused it, and I have a lot of respect for him for that. I would probably do the same, because I don't believe in gambling. I don't believe in getting our money from cigarettes, and I don't believe in that. And it's racism to think that every Native American looks exactly the same, because they don't. James Earl Jones, he's part Native American. Well, he looks black. He is black. That doesn't mean he doesn't have the blood. Blood should not matter. Now, am I saying a completely white person should be able to claim Native heritage? No. I'm not saying that. But I think they have the right to have respect for it and to participate in activities that have to do with us. I've seen white people with no Native heritage dancing at powwows. I have a video from the Metropolitan College that we went to, a few months ago, and you see the fancy dancer in that video does not look dark-skinned at all. And when I talked to him, he was blonde-haired and blue-eyed, which is Caucasoid. That doesn't matter. He told me he was Omaha. I have no reason to doubt it. I'm not going to look at somebody and immediately discredit what they say they are because of the color of their skin. Look at me. I have pale skin. I also have a couple of native features too. I have the thick hair. I have the brown eyes and the slanted eyes. I have that kind of stuff. But so do Asian people. So do some white people who aren't native at all. It just depends. I think that people need to wake up and realize that racism isn't only from white people to black people. It's for everybody. I mean, look at like the Victoria's Secret thing that happened recently. The woman who dressed up as in a fake headdress and really revealing leopard skin things. That was considered racist, yes. But I hate to tell you, if she had come out on that catwalk with big giant necklaces and sagging her pants and things like that, that'd be all over the place. It would be way bigger than it was. And yeah, that's racism. People see Native Americans not as a people, but as a novelty, is what I think. People want to go to the store and find little Indian dolls and porcelain Indian dolls and fake, dream catchers and mandalas and things like that. They forget that we're a real people. We are a nation. We are a proud people. There are at least 500 different native tribes across North America and Canada. There's a lot of us. We don't all look alike. The Alaskan Inuit, the Nunavik, or however you say it, and the people like that, they're not dark-skinned at all. They look a lot like me. They look a lot more Asian than some tribes. Because they live farther up north. They're not going to be as dark-skinned. The color of your skin has a lot to do with the region you are born in. People are black in Africa because it's hot in Africa. And they need something to protect themselves from the heat and from the sun's rays. People up in Alaska don't have to worry about that quite as much because it stays dark for a long time in some places, and the winters are really cold and things like that. Well, the cold doesn't have anything to do with it. It has to do with the fact that the sun isn't out as much. It has nothing to do with the color of your skin. It has nothing to do with the way you look. I've seen Native Americans who are purebloods and could care less about their heritage or their culture, and all they want is a free ride. I don't agree with that. Nobody should have a free ride. No black man, no white man, no Indian man. Nobody. I just hope people watching this video can see what I mean when I say it's ridiculous that you would immediately call someone a fraud because they don't look like Sitting Bull or Quanah Parker or someone like that. There is a thing such as, diversity. I have nothing to say about... I'm not going to comment on the Freedmen's issue with the Cherokee Nation right now, excluding black people from the nation. No, I don't agree with it. Not at all. Because what happens when a native person marries a black person? They have a half-native, half-black baby, right? Well, that baby will probably just be looked at as black for the rest of its life. It's not right. I am part white, yes. I am part Norwegian. Or Sapmi, to be exact. Well, this is not... I don't have a whole lot of Sapmi in me, no. About 20%, I think. I don't know how to fix it right, but Norwegian and Native American is what I am. I may look native in the face, to a point. Probably not all the way. But my skin is pale, like a Sapmi. I'm proud to be both of what I am, and you should be too. I just hope people understand that everyone has the right to be who they are, If you are Native American, whether you have 1/200th of a drop of blood in your veins, or that's all you have in your veins is Native blood. If you go by our ways, if you respect us, as far as I'm concerned, you're just as much as one as anyone else. Thank you, and that's all I have to say.